Why I didn't visit Oba of Lagos, says Peter Obi. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has explained why he did not visit the Oba of Lagos, Oba Akiolu, during his presidential campaign in the nation's commercial capital. Obi said the monarch, whom he described as a father figure, was not readily available when he requested to see him. The presidential candidate disclosed this on Channels Television's special election program, the 2023 verdicts, on Monday, February 14, 2023, following the accusation that he deliberately disrespected the monarch. According to him, he planned to visit the monarch at his palace, but he was told to come at some other time because the Oba was not available. He said, "I have lived in Lagos for a long time, and everybody knows I have the utmost respect for the Oba of Lagos, and I've always done so to all traditional rulers. For me, they are my fathers and I respect them. Wherever I go for rallies, I've been to 36 states of the Federation. It's usually the local people that organize our rallies and tell us where to go, and everybody knows that on my arrivals in Lagos, I did ask and I wanted to visit the Oba, whom I regard as a father figure, anytime, anywhere. This is not the only place it happened. I've been to a few states where the Emir, the Obi, or Oba was not readily available, so mine is to apply to visit them on a new date." The former governor of Anambra State also dismissed the claim that the Oba refused to see him. Some even said, "Oh, Oba of Lagos refused to see me." "It is not true," he said. "The truth is that when we arrived, we wanted to do what we want to do, arrive and drive to the palace and see the Oba, but we were told that he is not readily available, and that we should apply and come at some other date, and that we intend to do because he remains a highly respected father to me and to the entire nation." So this is Mr. Peter Obi clarifying what we term, has been disrespectful to the much respected Oba Akiolu of Lagos. This particular incident has caused a lot of discussions online, and also one spokesperson of Labour Party in Lagos State granted an interview to Arise TV and stated categorically that there's proof and evidence that they approached the Oba of Lagos, but he wasn't ready to see them. And for Obi now, he said he wasn't readily available. So but people have been saying that Oba Akiolu's stand against the Igbo has always been known. It's never a secret that he's not in consonance with Igbo people. Remember 2015 when he said that any Igbo who is not going to vote for APC will be thrown in the river or maybe the ocean or something. And that's the audio leaked online at that time. And people were like, how could an Oba be that, rash with his decision and his speech and everything? He has always shown, his utmost loyalty. But there are sometimes that leaders have to take on the diplomatic stuff. Of course, he has support for APC, presidential candidates, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But it doesn't make you being unreceptive to other candidates as well. So these are from some form of maturity that a lot of our leaders do not show, sometimes, and it does make them a lot of times unpopular. So with this claim that he wasn't readily available, people were like, it was an indirect way of telling him, do not come, you're not welcomed here. So our stance against the Igbos, as far as that Oba Akiolu's throne is concerned. Oba Akiolu has been in the news for not very pleasant things in the last couple of years, especially in 2020 during the COVID-19 world pandemic, when a lot of youths, attacked his palace and went to ransack everywhere, and he had to be whisked away to safety. The videos were shown online on how the youth entered all the rooms in the palace and took away his staff of office, or should we call it the mace, while also finding a lot of money which they found in, I think, in a box or a coffin or something, and they carried on their head on the streets full stuff palliatives as well. You know, all the branded palliatives were also found in his palace. And honestly, that was very, very messy. The king was away for a long time, and it took several months before he could come back to his palace. Allegations were rife at that time that maybe he was going to go to a house in Banana Island. But as a king, he has to reign in his domain. There's always been comparison between him and the former Oba of Lagos, who was said to be very receptive to people, and the people around always loved him. Not too far from the Oba Akiolu's palace, at that same time when the palliative issues happened, was another Oba of Island who, when people tried to, attack his palace, the community people avoided that. In fact, they said no, it was not going to happen, and they protected that Oba's territory. May God give us all we need to be able to lead our people and make choices that history will write us in good light and not a bad light. So we'll hopefully wait for when, as Peter Obi said, that maybe it would reapproach them again for another date for visitation, and possibly maybe this next time he will be the Oba will be readily available to see him. What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. I think we should not play the politics of bitterness this time around. Of course, we have the right to
Thank you so much for joining. To our new subscribers, thank you so much. For our existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by.
Non-partisan.
May God bless Nigeria. Please stay safe out there. See you in the next news.
But it shouldn't be. It doesn't really speak well for a traditional store.